Dari Goton mencetak kader pemimpin menuju Khairul Ummah.
Keep checking on this channel with your DJ. Don't miss it on again 5682 years generation. Jangan beranjak dari tempat duduk Anda. Acara akan segera kami lanjutkan.
Arena Gembira 5682.
Anda masih bersama kami di Art Exhibition Aging 5682. Selamat menikmati acara selanjutnya.
The history of Bung Tomo fight. War, torturing and colonization has spread Indonesia. Netherlands has colonized Indonesia for 350 years, so Japan for 3 and 5 years. They brought Indonesian people of their fatherland. It has changed their life, even from tradition and cultures. But all of this happening after bombing Nagasaki and Hiroshima and Japan. Japan has the power. Then we have an allied force at August 14, 1945. Afterward, Indonesia proclaimed its independence. Thousands of Indonesian people hear reading of proclamation in front of Independence Palace.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. After countries, our country has been colonized by the other countries, and now the independence has come in front of us. It has special days for Indonesian people, which has been waited for a long time. Today, we will read the proclamation text. Proclamations. We are Indonesian people, herewith declare independence of Indonesia. Sometimes about removal of authority will be held arbitrarily in short in time. Jakarta, Agustus of 16, 1945. In the name of Indonesian people, Soekarno Hatta.
At August 24, 1945, Netherlands and English held the agreement which is famous with Civil Affair Agreement. It contained about English force should occupy the authority in Indonesia under the name of Netherlands and about civil government controlled by an ICE. After this, Indonesia is still its condition, although there are several wars with Japan. Because Japan has authority to Japan in Indonesia, but it doesn't disturb Indonesian people much. At September 15, 1945, English force and a force Netherlands East Indies come to Indonesia.
Wow, what a beautiful this country! It can enrich our country much if we dominate it.
Kill them all!
Hey colonists, what do you want here? Useless vaccine colonists our country for disasters and harm?
Hey Indonesian, you're fussy. I will crush you out with this gun.
Indonesia is our colony. Who brave to break us? So is thick.
You're alright. Now we will go to Japan headquarters for strip Japan forces weapons and chase them from this country.
Alright, let's go to Japan headquarters.
Japan force was struck by continuous stamping of food toward them. They are allied forces.
What is your necessary here?
Malabi, could you explain him about our necessary before I shoot him with this gun?
We are elite forces to deliver this common letter from our government to your general.
Okay, so you are elite forces. Wait a moment. I'm sorry, sir. There are elite forces should meet you to deliver the common letter.
Dang, could you tell them to enter inside?
Hello, General. How are you?
What do you want here?
To me your headquarters is so good and we will take it.
Say, what do you want? If no, go out from this place.
Be patient, please. We will deliver message from the government that you must give the weapons to us and go out from this country fast.
What will you do if you don't give it?
Oh, if you don't obey this command, our government will delegate the forces to chase your forces from this country.
Okay, if this is your government decision, we will leave this country and deliver our weapons. But you must know, we will come to attack your government. Soldier, let's we leave this country and bring the stock for trip to our fatherland.
Okay, sir.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, Indonesia is on our authority now. Authority, the AFNEY community come to Indonesia at September 29, 1945, and they look for Navy headquarters in Surabaya.
We have dominated Indonesia region much, and now we need the Navy headquarters which is located at Surabaya in Yamato Hotel. Malabi, do this common as good as possible. Okay, sir, we will go tomorrow morning. Alright, you must bring the forces for defending it now.
Line force come to Yamato Hotel in the morning.
Oh, it is Yamato Hotel. Good and so suitable for Navy headquarters. And now we must chase who inside this hotel.
Pardon me, sir. What can we help you?
Okay, can you test this knife? Kill who inside!
We are in danger condition. I must tell it to Tomo.
The force enter Yamato Hotel jointly. They shoot who remain inside without fighting, but they do know if there's a man who look is happening at window. This became until was when Indonesia flag is changed with Netherlands flag.
Hey, colonizer! Go out from this country! Go out!
There are several Indonesian squads to enter Yamato Hotel, but a line force shoot them out the repression camp. At the last, in Surabaya people can enter Yamato Hotel strongly and attack of the enemies that change Netherlands flag with Indonesian flag, even so is the battle. Bung Tomo always come to Sheikh Hasim Basari to consult the problems.
Assalamualaikum, Kiai Hashim.
Waalaikumsalam. Have a seat please, my son. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, we are fine, but I have set of problems.
What are that make you so pale?
I tell you the truth that we are so confused to see Indonesian people condition, especially in Surabaya. There are so many people die tragically. Many children lose their parents. Those all are the result of the company work, and I cannot stand to see those all.
Just like this, I lead troops. The name is Fisabilillah and Hizbullah. So we mobilize them, and we must not forget that the war is in Allah, and we may not mistake in intention and aim.
Okay, so I will mobilize all Surabaya's young people to play an important role and place in this war.
Well, it's a good idea.
Excuse me, now let me to get ready to mobilize them and prepare the war equipment.
Okay, I'll wait for you tomorrow in the war field.
Ready, sir. Assalamualaikum.
The fires are everywhere, and they can't be stopped exciting when the Allied force leave Indonesia. All of Indonesian troops contain Fisabilillah troops. Hizbullah and Surabaya's young people are energetic. Even though their enemies are complete with the modern tools, well, they only have the bamboo spikes and short missile or a sword. All troops of Indonesia and the Allied force are now in the field.
Hey, elite forces, I let you to leave our earth, or you will leave your name for your country.
Hey, why do you think that we are afraid of your empty threat? Remember, the number of our army is more than your troops, and we can do anything whenever we want.
Hey, the Orient, we are never be afraid of your army, cause of our death will bring us to the paradise, and you will be put in the hell. Allah the greatest! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Attack them!
Go forward!
Thus, the battle raged loudly. Many hundreds of victims. Many people became shahid and died in the war field. It's no different with the numbers of the Allied force who died at the same time, and moreover, the commander Malang must leave his life. The war ended, and it was won by Surabaya's people on October 31, 1945. And when the government clarifies the whole barriers to surrender itself, if they didn't care with the other, England will mobilize their force. Army, Navy, and Air Forces. Exactly, Mr. Tomo is speaking with his trust relative in front of his house Belanda. They are speaking about vastness. Mr. Tomo is surprised seeing papers are falling down from the sky in front of his house.
What papers are these? Oh, they are sent by Air Forces.
What happened? Why did you seem scared? What is happening?
It is a declaration of England government to surrender their service. They will kill all Surabaya citizens. It's not easy to surrender. We must defend our motherland till the drop of the last blood.
Okay, I agree. I'll accompany and support you even though my soul must be back to him.
If so, may I ask your help?
With a pleasure, I will always help you.
Send me this letter to Kiai Haji Basharik.
Okay, I leave after Maghrib prayer exactly.
The pulse of Takbir can be listened from the distance, while Kiai Haji Hashim is praying calmly with his student together. The friend Bung Tomo is coming into his house and waiting in the praying class.
Allahu Akbar. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I must postpone first our lecture because I am visited by the guest and there is an important matter that must be discussed. and you all may return to your home now.
Thus, King Haji Hasim received his guest in front of his house.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Waalaikumsalam. Sit down, please. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, fine. Like this, sir, by coming here in order to submit the message of Bung Tomo.
Please, but before that, I want to ask you, how was the condition of Surabaya citizens?
They are stressed after the failure of the England last war.
King Haji Hasim started to hear the news. His head is catching his head, as he was beaten by the heavy thing.
What happened?
No matter, only a little confused.
This is message from Bung Tomo.
Let me read it.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Excuse me, sir. This does not mean that I am too dead to inform you with this letter, because I want to defend this motherland and let me to lead the troop Fisabilillah and the young generation of Surabaya. Cause of the England troop cleverly that they will attack the citizens of Surabaya in order to ask them to surrender that warriors, but I don't want is heaven. Thank for all and send me your referee to me delegation.
Just like this, tell him that I cannot reply now. Ask him to come here tomorrow. I'll answer once.
Okay, if so, let me go.
Please, with pleasure.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
King Haji Hasim immediately goes to the mosque to praise the hall to decide his choice. But out of their thinking, he died to face Allah. His body was lying on the praying mat in that night with a pleasant smell everywhere. Till the crowing of the rooster to get the students up from their sleeping to pray subuh. When they visit the mosque, they are surprised by the good smell around the mosque. That is their master. They cry, and they are sad, and then they manage his corpse and pray for him. After praying subuh, Bung Tomo came and surprised, seeing what was to happen, and cried.
Assalamualaikum. What matter this? Ki Hasim Ash'ari? Let's pray subuh. Ki Hasim Ash'ari, wake up. Okay? What's matter this? Ki Hasim Ash'ari. Ki Hasim Ash'ari, wake up, guys. Ki Hasim Ash'ari, wake up. I'm sorry, Ki Hasim Ash'ari. My God. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un.
In the bright noon, Tomo motivates Surabaya's young generation in the high hill or via radio.
Young generation, go forward, never be back. Who was not ready to fight, please leave this motherland, and who preferred less struggle, because we defend the right and in the way of Allah, and never be back ever little. Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
The spirit of Surabaya motivated as if a raging of the fire, that they didn't care about the warning of England, make fears of war falling many were of Surabaya. To remember the dear spirit of holy war, Indonesian government named the day as the day of the hero.